wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. It's on the board, make the other team chase. Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Moon. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Moon. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. He gets away from one. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now Moon. So no gain on the play, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of you.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here's Moon. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover.
And Henry going to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
You ain't going nowhere.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Moon to throw. Fighting, and he is going to be taken down. They got it, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And look at this starting field position. That'll be touchdown inside the 30-yard line. The Raiders heading out to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's brought down. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line. And Henry going to bowl his way in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settled in now 1st and 10. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly pretty.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Raiders pick it up.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum and everything.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derrick Henry scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And New York set to take the field. They'll start the drive with a give to White. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, a run from White. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Ready.
Opting to run again here with White. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down, here's Moon. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I like this focus, though, because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now Moon. This is White on the screen. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Moon. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ready.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Jets set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Moon. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Moon. Open man is Duvernay. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Play action. It's moved. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. 75 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it is 28-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter.
Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. To throw, Moon. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer from 8 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Winston now to throw on first down. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. We're playing 3 quarters. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to be. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And Winston lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked by his former FSU teammate Jalen Ramsey. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Winston readies the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:44 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Here we go. This is fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked by his former FSU teammate Jalen Ramsey. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Henry up the middle. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Good gain there on 1st down. That keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pinched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. On 1st down, it's Moon. Gets it downfield to Mayer. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Back to throw. Moon. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He finds Mayer here. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Fielded just inside the 20.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And the Raiders will take over now, first and 10.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Well, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Come on, set!
Moon. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run for it with Henry. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Henry will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. Just over a minute 40 to play. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason. And
Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And the Raiders pick it up. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Henry running right. There's a nice move. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here, because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
A run there on first down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Another nice job there defensively. They've had it bottled up throughout this game. They used their scouting really well, but they've executed even better throughout this game. Their job now, don't relax, and all of a sudden, give them a chance to break off a big one. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive moving right here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. To throw on second down, Moon sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. A play fake, now Moon. That is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Dallas Goddard from 8 yards out. And the Raiders have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Runs over him, but he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I don't think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. Look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up.
And Henry going to bowl his way in for a Las Vegas touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So the Dolphins now down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 52 to play. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot.
Smith's going to throw it. Able to find Ertz.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Smith. Able to hook up here with Ridley.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Smith.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Here's 1st down. Smith to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Brandon, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense, but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah, exactly. The offense wasn't coming, but they needed it.